Oh, hello. Good afternoon. Welcome. We are live on technically 4 streams, if you count vertical as separate streams. And everything looks like it's working great, which is really good. I am very happy to see it. So yeah, we've got vertical on YouTube and Twitch. So anyone watching on the phone, hey, maybe you get a better view. I've actually done something kind of neat. And potentially vertical viewers are going to have a better view. When I go into a puzzle, the rules have given us a separate little window on a vertical stream, so it won't get blocked by my head. Which it still will on the widescreen view, but anyway. Shall we get to solving? I've got so many things to check now though. It's like, is this and this and this and yeah. Hard to keep track of. But it looks like it's all working, which I am happy with. So, right. So we got a new rule, and you may find the edge drawing particularly useful within these puzzles. So, loopy. There cannot be a point where exactly 3 borders meet. Well, I mean, surely that's like broken there. Like, I know it's part of the bounding of the puzzle, but I don't know, that still feels like it's breaking a rule straight away. Anyway, so how is that actually going to work? Presumably you can't have that then? I mean, oh, does this mean we can have 4? Ah, okay. So you can't have 3, but you can have 4. My assumption was just can't have 3 or higher. Okay. Okay, I understand. Hello, Asher, welcome. So, we're gonna have to be separate. I mean, could we just have it like that? Yeah. Because the second you, hang on, let's just go back for a second. The second you like bring in a line from that border, it just breaks anything. So yeah, that's why it can only be that. Got it. Okay, so now we have a 3, so that has to be a 4. This rule can also be stated as borders must never make a T-shape. Simple enough. So we need to have them as separate. They're all 1. Yes, okay. It's interesting how it's sort of looking like it's going to make these. Well, I mean, I guess that's the nature of the name of the rule, loopy. It is making these loops, like it forces you to have to... how do I articulate this without just being redundant? go round in a loop. Yeah. So it sort of means wherever you have a straight line that is across multiple tiles, you need to have the region keep extending, right? And then you'd have two orange bits in the center. Okay, I think I'm understanding. I'm getting more understanding of this. So I suppose we can go with what I was previously saying by like anything like this. Just make all of that a region that has to keep going. But where it's something like this, you have to put a wall there. Okay, so that's our first region. Just wondering if this can extend out at all. And I kind of feel like it can't, but I can't quite see why yet. So we're going to T here. So that splits up at least. I want to say it's that. It is that, but that was more... because it felt right. This might have been part of the solution there, I'm not sure. Okay. So I guess we can do that, right? Just all the way around. That doesn't work. There we go. Okay, is this the last tutorial one? Yes, loopy grids have a unique structure with several deep consequences. Discovering these properties will help you solve these puzzles without guessing. Okay, so yeah, I think I have already discovered some of that. Because, yeah, it is, if you've got a square grid like this, you do just have to take the entire outline. You then have, like, anything that's sort of an existing corner. If it can't be broken up into 4, it has to say a corner. You can't put any extra lines in it. And now we can't extend this yellow into either of these two sections, so they are new regions. You can block that off. That becomes a 4 there. And then we've got this bit, which can be... yeah, it's all one shape, because otherwise you end up with... whoa, a weird T. There we go. It's making sense to me, but it's hard to articulate, so I hope it's making sense to you. Or if not, then at the very least it's entertaining to watch. Right, so now we've got everything open up to us, so it's going to start introducing new rules. So loopy and area number. That's 1. Which now means we have this section here that is 3 points. So that has to be broken up. And the same with just below it. There's... There's something about these numbers on the side that it makes me think they have to follow the edges somehow. Right, well let's look at the 4 first, because that's the fewest to deal with. And we can like at least do symmetry with it. So if it doesn't go up or down, it's, I mean, if it goes one way, it probably goes the other way. Because then you can close it off. But if it doesn't, yeah, then you end up with a 3 point. Okay. So it does have to do that, then you end up with that. And then you've got these 3 points, these T-junctions that need to extend. And then we can stay the same for the 5 and the 6, right? They need to fill up these gaps. Now, how does that then work? So this 5 can only take 1 more. If it does that, then it creates a T-junction. Hi, Kitty. Welcome. Good to see you. So that will have to go down and create a T there. And then I feel like the 6 is actually not going to be the same. I feel like the 6 will go into this little gap here. I'm not too bad, thank you. And how are you? I can't take those 2. Could take those 2. Could it take those 2? Maybe? No, because then you'd end up with a T-junction up there. Okay. So I think it does have to take those 2. And then we just need to avoid... Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh. Oh, so it's your birthday and you've lost your little cat. Oh no. Yeah, I can. Ah, this is the 3-point. There we go. Ah, it's just solved itself. How old was your cat? Were they getting on in life, or was it unexpected? This goes really hard straight away. 3s and 4s. I can avoid them. Oh, 4. That's really sad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we got a yeah, we got a little cat recently. We've only had her since February, and she's about a year and a half, 2 years. And I would be absolutely heartbroken if she suddenly passed. So I can very much understand how you might be feeling. Not too sure which one to do next. Let's go for this one. This is just a simple loopy. Let's go with that then. So we've got a T there straight away. And there. Oh wow, yeah. Big fluffy boy as well. Well, I hope you got some good memories with them. Because they will last forever, you know. Ooh. Yeah, was it a puppy pedigree then? Is it just that? No. Because then we've got that there, okay. Yeah. As you should. Kitties deserve love. I'll close it off here. That's gotta be all the same region. It's gonna be the same true here. Do that here. Does it do this? Oh, okay. Had you had one before that and something happened? I'm struggling with this one. I can't see how it's meant to go together. So you know we can't do that. We can't do that. So we do know that that all has to be one region. Oh. Another one. Not quite young. Oh. I think I've been very fortunate with my pets. I had 2 cats when I was younger with my parents. Both of them lived for ample time, but it was still very, very sad. Or, yeah, little orange cat would be nice. I don't like calling them dumb, but they are definitely a special kind of cat. Yeah, very friendly at least. So you can't have walls on any of these bits because they're just gonna break up the T's. So I don't really understand how this is meant to work. And it can't be the same region here.
Oh, great sun, make treaty with the moon to give our fallen quiet rest. With the armor of your
Yes.
blazing heat.
Thoughtless makes it sound a bit mean, I think, but that's probably just a
Illuminate the path to the skies for each one.
more translation differences.
Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
Ah, is this it? Nah, there we go. I was assuming that they were too wide, and that was just completely, yeah, wrong. And messed up my thought process. But there we go, we did it. That was a 2. Yeah, it's fine now. I'll learn from those mistakes. Right, so again, it's a big square, so we can just do that to start with. Could have a loop that right, or it could be filling in that gap. This is going to have to be a different region. Okay, yeah, so pink will have to extend up here, because if it doesn't, then it makes a T. Can we use that logic anywhere else? I don't think so just yet. Mimics the orange one. Is in like a playful way, or do you think it's just like mocking the orange?
I couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Their brains are in the wrong models. Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Pink can't go around there because that will wreck. back on itself. It also can't go there for the same reason. Oh. I mean, that's cute. That is cute. I'm seeing a pattern emerging, and I'm wondering if it's going to be just blub blub blub, and then the pink extends in. But no, it is immediately telling me no. Oh, Bricky! Oh, I completely ignored the extra rule there. Orange Maine Coon. That sounds like... Yeah. You've got single orange brain cell, but then Maine Coons are incredibly smart, so... There are odds with each other there. Right, okay, so now we know that... Oh, we've looked at the rules and we've got Bricky. How does that affect things? Does it instead make it so it's like that? Yeah, there we go. It's a little face. Oh, wow, okay. This is interesting. Is there a reason? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, is there a reason that can't be filled in? But there is, because there are T-junctions there. Is there a reason that can't all be filled in? Yes, running overclocked. And not enough cooling with all that fur. So yeah, I think overheating is likely. This could wiggle all the way down there. Oh, there's a T here that I can fill in. And then that gives us that. These will be two separate regions. Oh, this is a T here now as well. So that splits up that, that splits up that, and then that splits up that. Okay. We can't split up. Oh no, we could. Oh, we've got a T there. This is just like playing spot the T's at the moment. It's... sort of trying to make sure you've got everything. Okay. But it just sort of feels like there's going to be a lot of squares, and like just everything becomes squares. Okay, well, I can't do it here. Which then means I can't do it here anymore. And then that extends up to there, and then it keeps going. So is that, yeah, all one region? But then it can't keep going here because then it wraps around on itself. Then we've got a T here. Yeah, the cap that should not exist. Sounds like it could be a book. We've got another T there. And then I think this is going to be our other region that will be extending all the way around. Let's say it does all that. It doesn't quite do all that. Get a few more T's in. And there's a new region. There we go. Oof. That's weird. That's a very weird way that that falls into place. It's kind of pretty, though. Oh. I do want to see that. But it does feel like it would be... Oh. Okay, we've got loopy again, obviously, but precision 4 this time. How is this going to work? Well, we've got the same sort of restriction on, like, these straights will have to be connected. So that does give us some starting points. And then actually, yeah, that gives us some T's that we can start branching out from. It gives us a new region here. That completes another region. Oops. And another region. Gives us another T there. This has to bend around the corner there. That's another region. This will have to connect here for that corner. Got a T there, so that has to be a new region here. Oh, we've got a couple of T's up here, so we can extend them. They are new regions. Which means that is a full region there. This red has to take up that spot, otherwise it leaves a T. That gives us another T here. We've got a T here, so we need to break that up. This is a new region. This one needs to be a region along this edge. Where do we go next? Oh, we've got another one here, so that's a new region. I think on this corner here, none of them can extend into that cell, because then that would make a T. So this is a new region. We can put the walls in there. And then this will extend up. New region there. Got another T. That means this needs to extend out there. Got another T there. This purple extends into there. This is a new region here. Sounds like you might have something more in mind then. This can't be a new region because of that corner. And that'll be the same going up here, so that has to be a wall and a new region, in fact. This has to extend out there. This has to extend out there. That completes there. That completes there. This extends out there and there. That extends out there. That extends there, and then we complete. Yay! Right, I should probably tackle another one of these on the bridge. Let's go with this one then, shall we? Area number 1, 2. Well, this 3 can't extend down because of that, so that has to be broken up. Can this go up? Unsure. Excuse me, just having my coffee. Does this 3 need to loop around that corner? Yes, because then... Oh, yeah, we end up with a T otherwise. Yeah, one looks cute. Only costs 2.3. Oof. Sounds good. Oh, we've got a T there now, so we can split that up. This has to follow this wall. Oh, I'm forgetting that bit of the rule, having to follow the walls. This has to extend down into there, otherwise it will end up with a T. Like it can't extend out for that reason too. They'll both be the same region. We can't extend to the right there. That will make a T. It could extend up. Actually, it has to extend up because otherwise there is another T. So that 3 can't go any further there. Because this is a straight edge, that needs to be a new region. Same with down here, actually that's all one region. Ooh, a ragdoll. They're the little fluffy ones, aren't they? Yeah, that can't extend out into the new region. Can I extend it up? Maybe. So that's another wall to have to stick to. They could be the same region. Extends. Well, the 3 can't extend to the right. So that does give us that 3 completed. That now means we can't have a wall there. So this needs to extend. And it will be the same there, so it needs to extend again. And there we go, that's where the region gets cut off. This is another T. That can't extend to the right, so that finishes there. That has to keep extending. We've got this corner here. This extends, it creates a T, and it can't connect to the 6, so that gets cut off. Then we've got 2 T's that have to get filled in. We've only got 4 more spaces for this 6 to go. So it's a little bit limited. And, well, it can't take that one, so it does take those 3. That work? No. Oh, what if it goes down? Ah, yes. And then that fills up there at the top. No, not quite. There, that fills up like that. There is sort of a pattern. Almost. I can see something there, but trying to figure out how it helps me solve the rule set a bit. Okay, this is a 4. This is going to be a little tough, I think. 2 13s. Let's do some maths. 28. So they are 2 separate 13s. That would be 26, and then we've got 2 2s, which definitely can't be the same. So these 13s have to be the same region. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't have any emotes. I need to get some set up at some point. We've got these big straight edges, right? 6, 12. Hang on, have I messed up on my maths? 28. 2 13s is 26. No, I am right. So there does have to be connection. Okay, yeah, I think I see. So there'll be a region. That these 13s connect to, either the top or the bottom. Something like that, for example, or that. But then you'll need a little bit extra. Ah. What if the 2 does that? Just as a thought. You end up with a T there. Can't go to the right. Probably the same if you go to the left. Yeah, you end up with it there. So we can say that 2 at least goes up. I feel like this 2 might follow the same logic there. Yeah. But then it can't go down for the same reasons. It has to go to the right instead. Wait, have I? No. So 13s connect there. Got 12. These 2 need to be the same region, right? No. That doesn't work. With 13s, one going up and one going down, you mean? Because I think I don't have enough space for that. Yeah, there aren't enough total tiles. There's only enough for 12 each, so they do need to. The 13s need to be part of the same region. But have I gone wrong with that too? Oh. Could I have something like that? No, that doesn't work. But I could do that. Yeah, and then I end up with a 1. There we go. That almost is there. There we go. It is stuff like this that does tend to throw me. You have like a little area that sort of butts in and makes things difficult. Oh. Loopy and epoxy? No one on YouTube. We've got a couple of people, they're just not talking. How is this gonna work? I mean, everything could literally just be like 1x1s. They're all boxy in theory. But no, we're going to end up with some problems if we just do that. We've got all of these straight edges that we can fill out. So that's probably a good place to start. And then we need to make sure that they are boxes. This can't extend to the left because then it will end up with T's, which then means they need to be broken up. Same is true with these two regions. They can't extend into there, so that has to be blocked off there, and that completes those two regions. Asher says he's lurking, yeah. I'm perfectly fine with people lurking. The Siberian one. Ooh. Can this yellow extend? No. And that means that blue can't extend either. So that is a completed region. This will be new. Extend to there. A dog, yeah? I can't do dogs. Like, I am very much not a dog person. That blue. And I've got another T. This green makes another T. A T up here. That'll be a region. Yeah, if you can afford it. We can't extend these regions out. That has to be a split there. Which then means, whoops, that's a region and that's a region. There we go. Oh, if you can do without your car. Okay, this actually, I think, gave some quite useful info. So because of these like little protrusions, you can see that these lines sort of get extended throughout the entire grid. So I might have to try and keep that in mind. Oof. Wow. I'm not a car person, but BMW makes it sound like it's probably expensive. Okay. Hey. Well, we've managed to finish the window at least. You have 2 cars. Wow. Okay. I'm just happy to have my little Kia. Right, I'm going to do one more, and then I think I'm going to take a quick break. To grab a drink and have a stretch and all of that. Non-boxy. Well, whoops, I'm in note-taking mode still. We do have straight edges. Like that technically isn't boxy, right? So that does work. 3 cars. Wow. I wish I could afford 3 cars with their mod kits on. I'm very envious. Ooh, I think I might see what's going on here. So if we had a region in here, no matter how you did it, it's going to end up being boxy. So that has to go all the way through. Oof, wow. Full dry carbon. I don't know what that means. This will be a separate region. And that has to be non-boxy. This is a new region and non-boxy. Ah, and then that fills in there. Oh, okay, full carbon fiber, right. Wow. I didn't know there was such a thing as cheap carbon fiber. But that was a lot of the point of it. Right, so this green is going to go up there, and that purple will wrap around there. LN. No, that's not an L, that's a J. JN. Okay. Yeah, let's take a quick break. And I will be back in about 5 minutes. Just set my time again. Minute. Oh, hello, I'm back. And I've got my cat joining me now. She's just having a look out the window. Well, since the panda is cute. Yeah. Thank you. I really wanted to find little videos for my various scenes. And I feel like I managed to get some good ones. Okay. Shape bank for this one. Hello, Raven. Oh, oh. I've got Raven coming onto my lap now. Go on, get yourself settled. Trying to stream here. You're in the way. Right, shape bank. Shape bank and loopy. How is this going to work? Well, we can immediately call that one a shape. And the same with this. What are you doing, you silly cat? Ah! Claws are sharp, Raven. Stop. Oh, I'm sorry. Your dream car, though. What's your dream car? Got a couple of T's we can throw in. All of these are going to have to extend. All of these are going to have to extend, actually. That is somewhat useful. So there is actually something about having these three shapes. It means we can only ever have two in a row before it then makes a turn. It could keep going to three in a row, but it has to make a turn up to two. Mazda. Flippy floppy lights, like the little eye ones that pop out of the bonnet. Yeah, I was about to say, sounds like you're getting a cat and a car. Well, this is now an isolated one, so that has to extend into there. Rotary engine. Ooh. Sounds fancy to me. We can put some dead ends on all of these, right? Yeah, so that means that has to be a plus now. Very nice. We've got a T there, so that has to fill out as a plus. Ooh, we've got a plus, a T there, so that has to turn into a plus. Gives us a new region here. And that is a T there. Very nice. Ow. Oh, Raven. Watch your claws, please. Just because you want strokes. You just want some attention. Yeah. I'm gonna think yay. Do I have a picture of my cat? I've got lots of pictures of my cat. I don't know if any are in anywhere public. Oh, no. I have a short on my YouTube channel of her being a little bit silly. So you can check that out. Otherwise, I will post a picture of her after the stream on the Discord. If you care to join on that, you can have a look. But yes, for the meantime, a little video. Cool. Ooh. This little region of 5 here. We can't have a T. So we're going to have it as a corner here. And then these both extend down. And is there a reason this can't just be a T? Yes. So this corner, oop, goodbye Raven. She had enough, I guess. That can't be a T there, and then that finishes as plus. Oh. You know, it was meant to be cooling off. And it is cooler, but it's just gotten so humid now. I mean, the most important rule is rule number 1. So, if you agree to that, then you're welcome to be there, basically. Shape bank. All regions must be this shape. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Well, this needs to bend around here, otherwise we end up with a T. So that is a first shape. It's going to be the same here, right? And then we've got a couple of T's there that we can fill out. More than just a couple. That means we end up with these. Well, we do have a load of straight edges as well, actually, that we can fill out. And that does give us a good amount to work with. Oops. Okay, so I think I can use what I was looking at earlier with the sort of protrusions following through the grid. It's not quite gonna work actually, because there is like a staggering of the shapes there. Okay. This purple can't go up one, so that has to go to the left. That goes up. Got a T there to complete. This has to complete there. That's a new region that will go across there, so that gives us that region completed. Because there's that L completed. I have to give that T an extra one. Same with there. That will complete that bit. This goes up and to the right. That has to go to the left there. Oh. Okay, no. I was thinking I'd gone wrong, but I've not. This is fine. And then we can finish up there. Hey. Ooh. Looks like there should be one hiding through here, but there's not. All regions have at least an area of 2. Cool. I will make sure to post some pictures of Raven at some point. Well, I suppose that's not entirely false. Oh, I've been working on, like, exclusively purple at some point. Yeah, let's fix the colouring on this one. It wasn't meant to all be purple. There we go. That's bad. So... well, we've got some corners that are gonna have to be hollowed. Because otherwise they make T's. Sorry, I'm just having a look at music. Okay. I put a song up to vote. Okay. Yeah, this yellow at the bottom, it's going to have to keep going around, otherwise you end up with T's, and then again. So I think it sort of needs to do that, at least. Possibly at most, because otherwise it starts doubling back on itself. This bit, not sure about though. This is now a T, so that can become a plus. I feel like this is all going to be one region as well. Can't go up. This would be a region 1 if it's a new region. So that doesn't work. That means this region doesn't extend over here. This doesn't work here now. Whoops. Hmm. This is all a little bit confusing. I've gone wrong somewhere. And I'm not sure where, so I think I need to restart. Okay, so that is minimum at least. Okay, bye Rave. Popped off my windowsill and gave a little chirp on the way. Surprisingly tricky, and I'm not sure if I'm just missing something obvious. Both of these... Okay. I think that is our next point. So this can't be one. But if there's a wall here, then it breaks it on the loopy there. This does need to keep going. All the way up to there. So that is fine. That is correct. If there's a new region there. Could be this yellow. Not sure about the purple extending all the way over to the left here yet. I think this does need to be the same region. If either one of these extend into this spot without being a connected region, it then makes a T. So yeah, they are the same region. Oh yeah, what's wrong, Noble? Pity. Okay. Like a donut. You bake your tires out. Oh. Oh, hello, Raven. She's just brought her sneak. I imagine she's gonna go running off in a minute, though. Raven. Oh, sorry. Make them call the police again. Yep, and off she goes with the snake again. Okay. Getting distracted. Getting distracted by cat. Not a bad thing, but means we do less puzzles. Your smart car can do do drifts. Wow. Well, this, it could all be the same region, I guess. Trying to figure out what can go where, and where might be a new region. Let's use a new color for the moment, just for like spots where tiles have to be connected, but we don't necessarily know if they are a new region. Don't try racing it. No, why not? Yay. They all have to be connected. They all have to be connected. Right. Yeah. And then it can't extend any further at that point. So they would be the same region. They can't be the same region. This can no longer go that way, so that is a completed region. Give that normal coloring to say. Two turbos? What do you get with two turbos in a car? That could all be one region. Or they could be two separate regions. That could all be one region. Whistles. Intentional whistling. You made it do that. Dual whistling. Well, if either one of these has a wall, then it means they're separate. Or they are together. So this bit at the top can't be purple at least. Either they're connected or they're separate as well. If they are separate, that means that has to be yellow. Is anything breaking at this point? Oh, maybe that actually. There we go. Okay. Okay, well, we got it eventually. Go the other way. Whoa. Loopy, bricky, and area number. So I mean we can our initial loop. We know all of these are going to be. Hang on, no. Sorry, yes, bricky. Ugh. I got my rule sets confused. I thought bricky meant, you know, they had to be square regions, but then no. Okay. So this 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in theory could be this 6. Full carbon fiber e-guitar. Electric, nice. I don't think this 2 can go to the left yet, because then you'll make a T there. Same with the 4 going to the right. We've also got 4 borders not being able to. We're going to have the same up here with the 6 and the 3. Which means, yeah, the orange is going to have to sort of interject in between them. I feel like this 5 going up is going to cause issues with this 6. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll cause issues with this 6 here. Because you wouldn't be able to have 2 or 3, so the 6 would have to wrap around both sides of that 2. You have to keep going, and then that means you've got this bit here. So the 2 can't go. 2 has to go to the right. And then I think that does mean we need to have separation between everything. Because if we don't, then we end up with either 4s or 3s in some awkward situations. Glass fiber reinforced plastic body kit. Oof. So that means we're not going to have anything like up here as a new region, because then that would end up with yeah, okay. So basically I can't have 3 and 4. So every border needs only 2. So I can sort of say like this orange is going to like envelop these regions once they are made, so they can't connect in any way, even by corners. So that gives us something we can go. So these 6s now are definitely different. That 6 can't go down, so that has to keep going there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 completes there. We can surround it. $900,000. Like, I don't know what currency this is, but pretty sure that's a lot in any currency. So is this 5 trapped now? Euros. Yeah, I thought it was, but that works? I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. They're all nicely separated. I didn't ask that what you do for a living. That means you have enough for a new car and a cat. But not 900,000 for a hood. Like, that feels like very sort of niche. I imagine programming it to guess. Loopy, bricky, polyominoes. We've got bricky again, so we can't have these shapes touching, right? We're going to be following the same logic for that previous puzzle. So we can throw in these polyominoes quite speedily, I think. Yeah. There we go. That one was a little bit easier. Make these more purple, or not. And same again, just a little bit bigger. So this has to go north 5, that's right, which means this has to go to the right. Oh, wow, okay. So you're getting a lot of like licensing things from that, or is it all just shares? 2, 3, 4, and 5. This could go up and to the right. Could it go right and then up? Yes. It needs to take at least those two. Yeah, very nice. Fill in some of this blue. I suppose we can go to the corners too. That gives us this W that has a bit more room to work with now. No, this doesn't seem like it fits in anymore. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. Yeah, it doesn't take those three, it takes not to the north, and then this can fit in there. There we go. Zoop. Zoop. That T fits in there, and then this F fits in like that. There we go. On to the next one. And we can use all the same logic. I am not complete. Hang on, which one was this? This was blue with yellow shapes. So yeah, let's do the opposite. Yellow with blue shapes. Okay, so it's not quite as immediately obvious where we can start. Just because there's nothing touching the edge. But these two are a little bit crammed in. Cool, that'll be nice. So we're going to have yellow sort of splitting everything up at least. So that is a better starting point. This cross looks like it can only fit in there. Let's give that a border. This also only really has one place to go now. I think this possibly only has one place to go there as well. Okay, this isn't as bad as I was expecting. It is all sort of falling together. Now I just need to figure out these shapes, because I'm not very good at rotating them. Well, we need like a stepping, like that, and then we need a little branch at the end. So that is that one. And then this fits in there. There we go. A Ferrari. Oh. This one. Oh, working with Palisades now. And they're all singles. Interesting. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And it is the same rule set otherwise, so we can like just surround all of these with yellow again. Ah. Or not. Because we can't have this. Hang on. Right, let's start again. Blue, 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 blue. And these all have to be filled in. Surely we do have to do that, right? But we can't because of this bit. So what am I doing wrong? Maybe it's two shapes? A smart Ferrari. Oh, okay, just a 4 million kilometers? What? How do you even get that many? That can't be right, sure. Okay, let's go back to this. Yeah, I think... Okay, I think I figured it out. I think it is two different shapes like this. Whoops. Yeah, lightly used. There we go. That's okay. That was a little weird. Not so straightforward, but we figured it. Okay, and we are working with more palisades. All of these are blue and yellow. Why are they all blue and yellow? Is this one blue and yellow? No, this one's blue and red. Ooh, green. My favorite color. Right, so... these are all new regions. Still have the bricky rule. This we can give 3 sides straight away. It's going to have to connect up with those 2. No. Or not. Can't do that. Can't do that. Unless... ooh. Maybe it's like that? That maybe works. Or like that. Okay. Yeah, I think I've made some assumptions about this that I should not have. Well, I mean, these 3 shapes are definitely only like that. And then because of the bricky, we can surround that one. Ooh, 2 million. Wow. Right, well this can't be part of blue now. This could still be part blue. It could be yellow. Or even a new region, actually. This can't be part blue. This one could be. This can't be blue because then you'll end up with a cross. That's a new region. There we go. So that does mean we need to have these two surrounded by something else. Yeah, and this does make this blue. That will extend. Does this work? I think so. And this will be a new region. No. Okay. So this could be blue, actually. And then the yellow goes through there. They are not connected. So that needs to be blue coming up here. That could be the same region. I think it might be. No, I've done something a little wrong somewhere, I think. Just back up a bit to here, where I'm fairly sure I'm right so far. Check progress, at least one mistake. Damn it! Okay. What could that mistake be? This? Everything incorrect so far. Okay, so that could be the same region. Maybe that's where I went wrong. I think this definitely has to be blue though. If it was a new region, it breaks all sorts. So that is a new, that is blue. That then means this can't be a new region. So that does extend all the way through there. This will have to be blue. And I think that's blue, and then the rest is all yellow. No, not quite. That goes up there, blue goes there. There we go. It's a little man doing a Naruto run. Look, he's got like his arms going back. Yeah. Nyom. Okay. Next. Okay. Again, same but different. So, go all the way around the outside. Oh, excuse me, as usual. That's fine. And then we have these filled in palisades that are going to be green. And then we've got these empty palisades which are connected to the red, so they have to be connected to the red. And they can sort of keep extending out wherever they connect. And then wherever we've got the green connecting, we can. And then I want to say that these are going to be sort of connected like this, and it will be a whole new region. It will just sort of extend all the way around like that. Just based on the logic of the previous puzzles, it just feels like it's, you know, it's following the same rules. So then you've got like these spots now. But this could be the green or turquoise or whatever. Could be the red. I filled it all in and gone wrong. Right. Did just want to like outline all of this. Just to make it a little bit easier for me to see what's going on. So that could go there. It can't be a new region because then it makes some loopies. It can't be green because it would be doubling back on itself. So that is that can't be a new region, so that's red. That can't be a new region, it can't be red, so that's green. Hey, there we go. Okay, it was that easy. Okay, how many more do we have? We've still got a few to go. This has been a little bit of a more long one again. 27, 26. Yeah, it's a bit of a long one. That was 24. Okay. Well, we can probably go for a little bit longer and see how we do with the rest of these white pillars. Loopy rules again. Do all of this. And then we've got these corners. Whoops. And these dead ends. So this will be a new region here. Sorry about that. Right, so that's a separate region. This straight edge has to be part of green, otherwise it's a U. What about this straight edge? That's still, yeah, that's going to have to be part of green now as well. And it will be this edge, so that will keep going. That's not going to be part of green. Is it going to be red? Is it going to do that? I think so. That can't be a separate region like that. How does that work? Hang on, let's go back a bit. Now, these can't be separate regions, because then we break with the loopy or the bricky rule. Right? But these can't be separate regions. I think I must have gone wrong somewhere. Yeah, there was at least one mistake. Okay, let's go back again. Okay. So that is all correct, right? Yeah. Dead end there. And that is there. Can't have green doubling back on itself anywhere. So this is all a new region. That makes this a corner. Ah, there we go. And then green goes in here. And then this is all a new region. Like so. Here we go. Hey, and there's a silver window for us. So we've got rose windows for this one. And then just some more generic ones, I guess. Ooh, 6 up there. Difficult. Okay, let's just go for it. Rose windows. So we've got 2 regions in this. The red is going to have to go all the way around the outside. This blue. We can't have red going back on itself. So these will have to be blue. So will that. Then we've only got loopy to worry about, but like I want to say it's this. It is that. Right, again, 2 regions. 1 will have to touch the outside. 1 is going to go into these little buckets. And this one, so this one's purple. Oh, it's going to do like a little sort of trickle down kind of thing, I think. Like so. And then you just need to figure out where the purple is going to go. Like that. Okay. blitz through those, so probably get through these last few before we wrap up for the evening. That's a region. This is another region. Can that be another region? Maybe. Thing is, I've been working with loopy and blocky now, so my brain is in the wrong headspace. We've got all of this along the top and the left that can be a region. Could connect up with that though. That'll have to be a region. That will have to be a region. Oh, that will keep extending around the corner there. So that could all like touch up, but it could also be just dead end. How does this become a corner? And how does this become a corner? So this can't be a new region. This has to be part of this purple region, right? Because it doesn't really matter what region it comes from. So that does give us our corner. Again, it could still connect up with this and that. Don't know for sure yet. This has to be a corner, which means it connects up with this region. And because of this, it connects up with this region. That's red, so it's a bit more clear. And then that gives us a corner there. So these are separate regions now, so we can wall this off. These have to be separate regions. That's not going to be a new region, so that will, whoops, extend over there. Hey, there we go. Sometimes it just solves before you're ready, you know? Just like I was still doing that. We'll do this too. Loopy and range 1 to 3. We've got a 3 there. That will have to be broken up. That will have to be broken up. These are all straight edges. That'll get broken up. This is a straight edge as well. This can't go up there. Which means this can't go up there either. That can't go up there. But to pick up the cat already. Wow. This a new region? I think so. Well, not that it's a new region, but it has to be a 1x1. Oh, okay, to visit, yeah. Sorry, I forgot you said that. Cool. this a 1 by 1? I don't think it can be, because then it will break on this edge, so it has to extend up. Then it has to extend to the right, otherwise it's breaking more. This can't go up now. That has to lock off there and there. Yes. Same with that. Possibly that. Oh, very nice. That's a 2. That'd be a 3, I think. Yeah, and then 3 in the middle. Hey. Okay, just a few more to go. Can we do them? Ooh, also got the next area. Sneak peek of the next area. Ooh. Right. This is a little bit large here. But, yeah, we can do the usual. Get ourselves a border. This has to be a dead end. Ooh, solitude. Each region contains exactly 1 symbol. Oh, that's scary. Fast tank. Right, so these have to be part of this. This outside is gonna have to pick up a region some, or a symbol some. And these all have to be separate too. Let's just actually color them different. Purple and red. Put some walls here so they don't go on themselves. Oh god, wow, okay. More than 10 cats. Wow. They got a whole selection for you to choose from, or do you have one in mind? Ah, okay. This purple can't go up and left. It can only go one of them, so that means it goes down and right, which gives us our corner there on the red. These prongs are interesting. You getty, hey? Are you tempted? This can't be a new region. Purple's gonna have to extend into there. That means purple can't extend up, otherwise that gets locked off. Don't know which one's this gonna be. I want to say it's gonna be the yellow, and it will end up doing a weird wiggly wiggly. Well, if the green does that,
it's going to break this. So the green has to go up and down, right? And that means the green is part of the blue. So otherwise it breaks here. Okay. Okay, we've got something. Purple will have to go up. That gives us that shape now. This is going to have to be blue. So these are two different colours and not blue. And they're going to have to keep extending out like so. Must be something else, not any of them. Let's give all of these new colours. So we go with orange, dark blue and green. This can't be the red, so that extends around. Are you off now then, Kitty? So we'll need to keep extending. So that is the yellow. I was right with that. That's going to be blue, and that'll be purple. And not red. Let's make the colouring a little bit nicer, shall we? Here we go. Okay. Oh, there's a 2 there. Oh, I did that one apparently. Right, 2 4s. I think I might leave them there now, though. It's getting a little bit late. Gemini and Delta. Range 2 to 6. Yeah, I think I'll come back to them. And we'll leave it there for now. And we get Echo, the new area. Video of the new rules. Compass. Ooh. Okay. To help us navigate this hedge maze. Ooh. All right then. Leave it there, shall we? He's so eager, is he? Oh. That's nice. Okay, well, I'm leaving it there, so I will see you all later, probably on Friday for more of that Pinball Spire. And yeah, well, have a nice week, everyone. See you around. Right, catch you all later. Thanks for joining.